Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Evil Genius. In the last episode, we started our very first heist. And our dudes are being worked to the bone. Understandable. Understandable indeed. Hard workers. All of them. Each and every one. I have a feeling we should probably remove some of our memory banks, I'll be honest. So maybe... Now, I know Max is not great at, like, getting into a nice little position here, especially with this middle bit here. Of course, we want our inner sanctum. Overall. Being in the area. These guys are just knocked out cold. I think it's because if they're in the presence of Max, they don't want to leave. They don't want to go to bed. Fair enough, right? These guys want to get up and leave, and then they see Max, and they're like, ah, shit. Funny enough, though, you can't tell them to attack. If you're wondering, yeah, these guys are still kicking this locker in. They don't know... I think the issue is that they can't do damage. Whatever their damage output is, it must be close to 0. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Also, there's no lighting in this room, I just noticed. I wonder why that is. Maybe this room is just bugged to all hell, and the game just assumes that everything is busted. But that's okay. I think we're going to start rearranging this room, though. Just to kind of smooth some things out. So we're going to do some movements. Because I want to max this out. What I'm learning, and the thing is I didn't realize this before, and that might just be my bad, but I think as long as you have max intel, or well, if you hit this number, like you see that threshold, 7 at the bottom, I think if you hit that threshold of workers currently looking into the control panels, etc., then you have an easier time plotting and figuring things out. And there is actually an item we can steal. I think it's this one over here, this tiny little item here. As you can see, 9 workers. We can get this item right off the bat. For just a single minute of our time, we can do so. Which is freaking awesome. So yeah, we're going to grab 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop, boop. And then throw those 9 over here. Shuffle them around. How convenient. And there you go, now we have 10. I think 10's reasonable. And since we now have information on this, we can actually see the progress bar. So following the desecration and looting of royal crypts from the Ming Dynasty, a number of rare and extremely valuable artifacts have been popping up on the black market. We have received word that Anvil has set up a special investigation squad to recover these national treasures. Even now, reports coming in reveal that a priceless vase from a set of 3 has been obtained and is being packed for transport to a national museum. If we are quick, oh my god, we're gonna die. If we are quick, we can steal the vase from the temporary safe house and plunge the agency into the murky waters of humiliation. Well, it looks like we're gonna be humiliated. God damn. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, man. Our poker chips have gone down. It doesn't really matter that we're losing people. It more so just matters that we'd have to do this a second time. The risk is 3, so I guess it's quite high. I wonder if the risk has anything to do with this. And of course, any help.
Attention citizens of Montana. This is a party announcement. Our country has once more been desecrated by the unknown evil organization that has shown great disrespect to both the exalted party chairman and to Anvil. They are not believed to be aligned with the Western capitalist big dogs, but at this stage, nothing is certain.
Nothing is certain. If anyone knows, like, what the ratio should be for, like, actually stealing stuff, please let me know, because I literally have no idea in terms of that. But that is the one item that we can actually physically steal, and now we should be able to get that vase up and running. But, first things first, I think we gotta work on the design here. I mean, the idea is that we'd probably want everyone to be kind of cuddled in with the good old Max dude. So let's get this moved in. I guess you guys are going to have to move it over here for uno momento. As awkward as that will look. We don't have much of a choice. And then we'll be able to slide it in, because you can't actually build over top of your stuff. Again, another feature I would totally love in, like, Evil Genius 2. That shit would be great. That would be G-rate. Alright, at the moment, though, we're not really stealing any money, but we have done some plotting, some plooting. We'll go back to stealing for now. Gonna make sure that we're still plotting away. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. It does normally default to stealing, so yeah, sometimes I could easily miss things. Like this dude. Coming in from the cold, just some guy. Just some guy. Hanging out. But that's okay. That's a-okay. Alright, y'all. Let's move you over here.
Object will be moved shortly.
I'll move you over there. And then we can actually buy some stuff here and essentially have a nice little... That's okay, it would render the one on the side there. Essentially, building it like so will keep everyone in good range of our boy.
Object has been ordered.
Which is the most important thing of all time. I think so, anyway. Look at that radius. Yeah! He almost gets these guys. Almost. Unless maybe if I walk him up a little bit. Damn it, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, you went a little too far. No, 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 no! Oh, Jesus! I almost killed one of my own dudes. Whew. Okay, now you're in the pitch perfect spot. Good job, Max. You did it. Scheming and planning. Hundreds across the board. My boy. Again, we'll have an inner sanctum here, and then this will move again. So he's getting the one dude, but I don't know if he's actually getting this guy. He doesn't have any arrows on him. But it's okay. It's not the biggest of deals. But again, we probably don't even need to have 2 memory banks, I'll be quite honest with you. But I don't know. Maybe they're important. Maybe they're not. Who knows? What I do know is that these idiots are still over here. Oh, shit. It kills me every time. Ah, the wonders of this game. Okay, let's start getting more boys out. So 1, 2, 3. Replenish the troops, and 1, 2. I think 30 across the board on those 2 is perfectly reasonable. We don't have any scientists, unfortunate. We've already completed the 1 mission there. We need some valets, which will actually be the next thing we get. This is why it's so great to do this at the beginning of the game, so we can kind of gauge what we need for certain things. Like, again, another one with valets over in South America. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And with the more information, yes, we can go plotting again. That's important. I feel like that is just super, super valuable to get the plotting out of the way. I don't know what actually is in Europe for stealing, rather. But maybe something. I mean, there's nothing here in the Eastern Bloc. Again, a lot of the stuff might just open up later in Island 2. So I don't think you have access to everything right off the bat. Which is why I think it's so valuable to actually get these sorted out. Hey, there we go. We have a mammoth task. A 30-second 1-risk task over in Siberia. Well, that sounds great. All right, we'll wait for our troops to get back into position, and we'll move on out because I don't want to have things get confused. You guys are just... You really just don't like that locker, my friends. You just... Woof. That locker is a big problem for you. So proud of all my troops. All being lovingly inspired by Lord Max. It's kind of crazy, too, that they're inspired to the point of where they're awake again. Except for this guy. He's off listening to his own music. Something like that. I don't even know what. Actually, what does this do if we click this button?
Are your basic minions.
Oh, it gives us information. That's what they look like normally, by the way. There you go. Oh, it was an instructional video. Okay, one is for actually reading up on them, and one is for a video. Gotcha. I think I just have too many troops in here just hanging out, but... I think what this is... Okay, I'm still very unfamiliar with time clocks. I think this is how many extra minions are in here at any given time. Just to ensure everything is sorted. I love it. I love it! He's like, I could kill you, but I won't. You guys kill me, man. Just walks through them. What a hero. All right, are we out and ready to go? Okay, we're going to Siberia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then throw 10 in there. I forget how many we needed, but I think it was something like that. Yeah, 8. All right, that seems reasonable.
Commencing mission.
Russian scientists have been hard at work perfecting their genetic manipulation technology and have created a prototype gene machine for immediate testing. Archaeologists have recently excavated a remarkably intact woolly mammoth specimen in Siberia and have reputedly managed to extract DNA samples from the bone marrow. The ultimate test of the gene machine would be if it could resurrect this extinct beast. Of course, on its own, that would be far too benevolent, so we'll be sure to infiltrate the operation and tweak things.
Rascal here on the only private radio station in the USSR. Still trying to shut me down, but they won't find me. Siberia's too big and I'm too smart, yeah? Word is that a powerful evil organization has been making a fool of Hammer, committing crimes and getting away with it. Hammer's trying to cover it up, but you guys know Rascal will give you the skinny.
I love it. I believe this game takes place during the Cold War as well, or something like that. You know, your typical espionage, spy, fiction, all that good stuff. All right, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. And we're refreshing our troops anyway, so it's fine. Get them back to 30, which is probably going to pull from our resources here for now because we got to get our dudes back. Again, we went down to 92. It hurts. It hurts, but our economy booms, and that's the most important thing. We're about to get another gold bar. Oh my god. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I think we might want to just kill these dudes. The thing is, I'm like not sure where I want to put the freezer, and I'm not sure if I want to have like an entrance over here. Like this is a nice space down here to put a bunch of traps. Now that I think about it, I don't really know too much about trap building. I might watch some videos before I actually go into trap building. This seems like a lovely area for traps. Actually, oh, this seems like an even bigger area for traps. But again, it's also a really nice area for our barracks men to relax. So, I don't know. Kind of makes it a little bit difficult to make the right choices. So yeah, I don't know. As my friends come back in, I think I'm just going to pause it here real quick, and I'm going to start deciding on what to do next. Alright, one thing I totally forgot about is that we captured the urn, and it goes into one of our safe rooms, which is super, super cool. Oh, it looks like actually a pile of gold bars is 400,000. I was mistaken in the previous video. I thought it was 500,000 per stack of gold bars, but it does turn out it's 400,000. The more we know, my friends. I'm going to put it over here for now. Now, one thing I'm worried about is that, you know, someone's going to just steal it back, which is definitely possible. In fact, you know what? Maybe instead of doing that, we're going to put it there, off in this corner, and I think that'll be reasonable. And also, we should probably consider getting more fire extinguishers because, oof, if things go awry, they will. And it'll be quite nasty. Oh, can we not build fire extinguishers inside of the control room? Okay. Okay, game. No problem. In that case. Again, I don't really feel too bad like building a bunch of fire extinguishers. At the same time, though, probably don't need this one here. This guy's just chilling. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll put this here.
Order confirmed.
Just on the side, so it's outside of the control room. Can we... Yeah, we actually can't... You straight up can't put a fire extinguisher in the control room. Well, you know, there's a lot of mechanical objects here. I can only imagine there could be a problem. And by the way, I did tell Max to bump up the efficiency of this one control panel here. So those guys will be loved forever. I wonder, though, if this bonus actually gives them an advancement on how it works, or if maybe I should just help this out, and then it helps whoever uses it. Let's boost this thing, because this guy's never in range anyway. There you go.
I need to be here.
And then we'll come back into the middle. Keep these people working hard. Oh god. Ah, Max, wait. Why you gotta do this, man?
Yeah.
He's still hitting everyone. All right. Oh my god, now he's hitting the other guy. All right, whatever. It works. It at least works somewhat. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys get to, like, hang out and look at this thing. Ain't that just the coolest? And we'll get tons of the stuff. I think the enemy investigators will potentially steal it on the way in. They may be wondering, like, why did I leave a space here? Later on, we can get, like, security cameras and stuff like that. That's why, over here, I kind of want to build an armory, which we can get for... I think after we kill these guys, we get the freezer. And then we later unlock the armory through doing more plotting. Let me go find some places to go plot for. So I'll be right back. Oh my goodness gracious. So it looks like over here in Cuba, there's actually another stealable item here. Steal El Presidente's painting, which requires 10 workers. The risk is 4, so I think I'm going to go all in on this one. And we're going to grab, say, 10 from there. Oh god. Oh god, don't do that. Look at it just glitch out like that. 10 from there, and then we're going to grab another 10. Because I'm a little bit worried about that risk factor. Perfect. Now we're at 21. Let's give it a shot.
Mission underway.
Okay. A famous painting by an old master has recently been bought at auction by the Cuban leader. The sour-faced cavalier is scheduled to be unveiled this week as part of El Presidente's Isn't Communism Great festival? Spoil El Presidente's celebrations by grabbing the painting for your evil lair before it goes on public display. Alright, good luck, boys. We're already down to 9 workers. Whew. Nasty. Risk 4 factor, man. We have more than double. Slightly more than double. And they're still dying like flies, which is why it makes me feel like it's always percentage-based who dies and who lives. Well, we've already lost, like, $1,600 worth of workers. They are, in fact, expendable. Come on, boys. Home stretch. Home stretch. Oh my god, they did it.
National news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Viva el Presidente! You may have heard distressing rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence. On an entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more troops.
And there you go, already we're getting it back. Oh, look at the many. I love it. I love the little animation of the bunny just stacking up like that. Alright, let's get this thing on the wall somewhere. Where should it be viewed? Good question, me. Good question, I don't know. I guess right around here ought to be fine. Might as well.
Moved shortly.
Seems reasonable. Who's bringing it in, though? Why are you guys bringing a bunch of money back? Oh, it is people that are stealing the money? Oh, okay, so that's how they get the money back. I actually thought the money just spawned in here, but it turns out that as we get the money, they just kind of throw it in there. It's a good thing that we noticed where it was, because that was going to get stuck back there. Gotta make sure we always get our trophies. It's kind of one of the downsides of having the safe room like this. I might end up nuking this safe room and trimming it down into, like, you know, these singular cases. And there you go, another theft. Perfect. Look at that, my dudes. Never before seen. One of a kind. Okay. I know that vase is cool, but look, we just stole this one. Oh, there. This man knows. Here, pet. This man knows things. Oh, this guy had a little too much fun, you know? My goodness. I guess we could also, like, put the vase in here, because this is actually a pretty high traffic area. But, you know, gotta work everyone until they fall asleep. It's the most important thing, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna go see what else we can go thieve out in the wilderness. Okay, so I thought something was up, and it turns out that our minion thing was reduced down to 60 again. And I probably just didn't realize it. maybe an episode or two ago when we were basically we're bottoming out our income. So, you know, we're just going to bring that back up to 1,000. I feel like 1,000 is worth it at the end of the day. I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and then I'm going to find another place to go thieve. Just because I feel like, you know, more money the better, right? Maybe I'll go make a tea. Alright, I've decided to also fill in these doors here.
Object
A
purchase.
little bit of time has passed. We're about at $811,000 bajillion dollars. Capped out at 99 dudes again, which is awesome. Also, our capacity apparently is at 150. I think that's because our notoriety is going up, and I think the lockers give you more people the more infamous you are. At least that's what I read on the wiki. Or I could be completely wrong. I'm not entirely sure how exactly it works. But right now we're making 24,400. When I stepped away, I think it was a little bit less than that, because I think Europe might have still been plotting. Or, well, we didn't have 30 people. I also restocked our boys with 30 people. But we have more things to do. I believe South Africa. No, oh, not South Africa. That's Cuba. Right, totally easy to get these two places completely confused, right? South America, excuse me. And then Cuba. Only 1 minute, risk 1, but we need 7 workers. Doesn't sound too bad to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do exactly 1-to-1. Perfect. All right, and let's go in.
Commencing mission.
Okay, it occurs to our forces in the region that having a communist bastion off the coast of capital of the capitalist empire offers some intriguing opportunities to increase our notoriety. Just recently, for example, we have discovered a Patriot cell operating in downtown Havana, probably on a covert fact-finding mission. Just think of the trouble Hammer would find itself in if the mission were to discover plans for, you know, a nuclear ballistic missile buildup. Our document forges are standing by. I love it. Heat of 10, notoriety of 5. We're mostly harmless, but we're going to make our way up there before we actually do anything. Because again, these are only requiring workers, so we might as well do these right off the bat before our base of operations is good to go. We're only down to 5 workers. Again, the risk is 1, so we're not going to have to worry too much about our dudes dying. But yeah, I do believe that depending on the risk factor, we need to adjust just how many people we put in.
Hola, Cuba. This is the national news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Vive el Presidente! You may have heard distressing rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence. On an entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more troops.
Fair enough. We'll go back to 31 dudes up in Europe. And let's begin plotting course for the next area, which I believe was over here. Was it the Middle East? It was the Middle East. Hell yeah. Okay, so we need 4 workers in the Middle East. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll be able to pull them off. All right, sweet. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, my friend. No! Okay, well, okay, the issue is that he just decided to put them in the other spot. This is the problem with recruiting more dudes. Well, it is what it is. Unfortunate. Well, it's fine. At least this will get filled up full of dudes, potentially, that we need. What's the risk factor, though? It's only risk factor 1. Okay. That's fine with me. Let me just wait this out while it comes. Ah, here it is, as it arrives on the battlefield. The Middle East. We don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals.
Mission underway.
Decoded radio traffic indicates as yet unrevealed plans for a massive new oil storage facility. When fully operational, this facility is likely to form the starting location for additional pipeline infrastructure. Sabotaging the operation at an early stage, will cause unprecedented chaos and cost the government and businesses involved millions of dollars in delays. All right, let us cross our fingers and pray. Oh God. Already lost 2 of our workers, 2 of our 5. It's a risk 1 factor, but the pucker factor is at maximum. We're at 17 seconds, 15. Still at 3 workers, but anything could happen. Pain, misery, who knows? 5 seconds to go. All fingers crossed, including thumbs.
This is the Pan-Arabic Wireless Service at 8 o'clock. The pressure continues to mount on Smash as they struggle to contain the burgeoning global crime wave that has now begun to affect the Middle East. A prominent oil sheik spoke out this afternoon. The outrage makes me question why OPEC members are taking our money to Smash when it's so obviously ill-equipped to protect our interests.
I didn't quite catch what you said. There's no subtitles in the game, so sorry, bud. Alright. I'm sorry that I steal from literally everyone. Oh my god, look at this one. This risk factor is only 1, and you only need 2 workers, but something tells me it's a trap. So we're gonna grab, say, 3 dudes and throw them in here, because you know what? 2 people seems like a criminally low amount for this thievery going on here. I apologize that it keeps clicking off the screen, but sometimes when I click on another region, it doesn't feel like it's actually clicking on it for me. Hey, there's the autosave going on. You know what? I'm gonna drop my own save in there. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. Fishy business. 30 seconds and go.
Commencing mission.
Stolen secret documents reveal that Anvil is implementing a new round-the-clock offshore patrol system using disguised junks filled with the latest of electronic detection equipment. We can stretch this fledgling operation beyond breaking point by feeding the local dolphin population fish-wrapped radio and sonar beacons. That sounds like sharks with frickin' lasers on their back.
Hello.
Did we really? I knew it was a trap.
Polynesian mission in Papua New Guinea. We had a wonderful turnout for the raffle last week, but the conch shell first prize is still unclaimed. So check those tickets. Good news, chaps. Those anonymous ruffians got a nasty surprise today when they tried to pull off another evil plot. Well done to Anvil for sorting them out, although I do think they needn't be so heavy-handed.
A bit heavy-handed. Yeah, well, you know what? Now we got 8 workers. Take that, jerks. What a bunch of buttholes. By the way, these guys are still going at it. You gotta work those legs, dude. You gotta work those legs. I feel like our freezer can be down here. Now, I think a few people would probably suggest even putting freezers up in this location. In all honesty, also, I built these doors here forever ago, but no one's grabbing them. And I think the reason for it might have something to do with this culprit. My god.
Hello there. This is Reverend Archer with the Polynesian Public Service broadcast on a mission in Papua New Guinea. I've got an exciting program lined up for you today. First a few hymns and a bit of a pray, then we'll see if the Makat tribe managed to give up headhunting for Lent. I've also heard that some evil men have recently been causing mischief in these parts, so make sure you take a good book with you at all times.
There you go. Mischief accomplished. Literal gods. Alright, now, I think there was another area that we could go to as well as we continue the plotting nightmare. For some reason, I always think it was North Africa that had one. Oh, it does have one. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I was just thinking, okay, my brain hurts or something, I guess, because, you know, did I call South America Africa? Okay, you know what? It just goes to show that it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Alright, let's do, which one has, okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do like 7? Alright, get 7 in there. Let's go. Get them going. We already completed this bad boy. Okay. Risk factor 1, pucker factor 1. Alright, go in, boys. Earplugs. Operatives have uncovered a smash listening post and staging area for covert operations. It appears that this cell has effectively curtailed criminal activities in the region. Destroying this operation will send a clear message to the forces of justice. A new power is rising, and no pesky do-gooders are going to stop it. Except for us, who is now a boss man, which is the most important thing. Alright. Here we go. Come on, boys. Oh! Already down to 5. But it's not over yet. Not over yet, Snake. We'll take you on. Whatever it takes. Can we do it? All systems are go. 10 seconds. Can we do it? The men are holding strong. 3, 2.
Good morning.
Woo!
It's the Harder event, covering current events across all of Northern Africa. Our big story is the shocking raid that took place earlier today. The identity of those responsible is still not known, but Smash is reported to have several leads they are investigating. And now, the weather. The outlook for the Sahara is the same as usual. Drier than a dehydrated clean cracker on a sunbed.
Sounds about right to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Guess what? We just hit $1 million. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at it all. We got 400,000 there, 400,000 there, and another 400,000 coming up at some point. Once we hit 1,200,000, then that'll look even better. I think one pucker factor here will be once this all fills up, then potentially we run into a few problems overall. And I think the only way to kind of force the gold into another stronghold or strong room would be to build a strong room further into the dungeon itself, and then destroy these and then rebuild them. I think that's the idea. That's the nice thing about having these being relatively small, because we don't have to worry about it too much. Although we could just have a bunch of gold right up here. I don't even know if enemies can steal your gold. Can they? I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.